Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It is Sunday, we're back drawing, and today's video we are drawing Little Prince from that storybook and also the Netflix movie, which I actually did watch. It was pretty good. Yeah, so we're drawing the Little Prince from the story of the Little Prince. This video was requested by Tabuna. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's Tamuna. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. It's Bakradze. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it. I hope by the end of the video you could draw Little Prince now. So, yeah, this one's not going to be that hard. Again, Little Prince on the little bit on the easier side. So, but yeah, without further ado, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Little Prince, what we're going to do is draw a nice big circle. Again, keep it light. This is going to be where his head's going to be at. And then we're going to have a line going down for his body. He's going to have a little bit of a neck here, which is just like a little cylinder. And he's going to have some shoulders, they're kind of going to go off here. And then his body itself is just kind of going to be this kind of tube, bean almost looking shape. And then you're gonna have, there's where his shoulders are gonna be. Get a nice oval for the arms here. Get another kind of oval here and here for the arms. His hand will be about here. And then his feet, they're just kind of straight. You get one that's kind of straight like this. Another one that's kind of going off like there. And then we can get a nice circle for his feet here. And then we can get kind of like a bell shape here for his long coat. So that's pretty much good for the gesture. You can also gesture in. So this is where his hand is going to be. He's going to have a sword, and it's going to go down here. That's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. So now we can start jumping into detail. So then once you got it all mapped out, we can start with his face. If you want to, you can draw the crosshairs in like this. They'd be something like that. He's kind of looking off to the side a little bit. But what I like to start out drawing is his eyes. So you basically just draw a nice circle here and here. That's pretty good. And then once you get that down, you can kind of make them more into like an oval. So like he has like kind of like button eyes. So nice big ovals like this. Try to make them the same size. You could also shade them in as well. Like that. And then once you got that down, to kind of draw on his nose, his eyes are actually way too big. Make them slightly smaller than that. I'm just looking at him like, damn, those are really big eyes. Because Little Prince kind of has like smaller, like kind of beadier eyes. So something like that. That's actually perfect. There we go. See, this is why we draw light. So when erasing, we can fix it easier. But once you get that down, we're kind of going to start with a line here. And it's going to hug kind of the shape of the eye, the kind of roundness, and this is going to go straight down into his nose, so it just goes down and over like that. And then he's going to have another line about here, and it's going to follow the kind of curve of this eye, like that. And then once we got that down, we can draw in his mouth, which his mouth is right under his nose here, and it's just going to be a curved line, a line going down, and it's going to just wrap around into this one, like that. And once we got that down, we can draw in the head shape. So the head shape is going to start about here and just kind of curve in slightly where this eye is. Go out, down, kind of get to like a point, and then just kind of curve up and over like this. Super simple. And now for his hair is actually not that hard. I like drawing basically like a little afro around him. He's like a little afro with like spikes. So draw a nice little afro around him. And then for his, I like starting out with his bangs before you do off his hair. So basically, for his bangs, I like doing two main ones. So we're going to get one kind of spike here, and then another kind of spike here, and then just little spikes kind of off the two here, like that. Have them go in like other directions too. Again, it's not like super set. Then you just have them go off, kind of go in like that. And then same thing over here, just kind of nice spiky lines like that. Kind of erase this kind of curve that we have here. And now we say as a spiky afro, it's kind of similar to Naruto's hair. Honestly, Little Prince looks like the Wizard King from Black Clover, like a really young, kind of cartoony storybook Wizard King. I don't know, I just noticed that while I was looking at him. But what I meant by like a spiky afro is basically we're going to follow the curve that this afro kind of has, but we're going to put spikes at the end of it. So we're going to go make a little spike, kind of go up, spike, go up. And they're all just kind of going to bend this way. They just keep doing more and more spikes, and they just kind of follow this kind of afro type hairstyle like that. But that's pretty much it for his head. Nice and simple. So now we can move on to his neck, which is basically just two lines going down here and here. But when we got his neck finished, we could actually, and if you want to, you can kind of draw a little curve line right there. Keep it light, that's just for reference later. But now we can kind of do a better gesture for his clothes. So he's going to have kind of like two shapes like this. It's like a curve line, and then it goes into a point, and then goes up. So he's kind of wearing like a scarf almost, it almost looks like. And then that scarf is going to go down at the edge here, and go down and over. I'll zoom out a little bit. Go down and over like this. It's going to curve around and up and then in like that. And then same thing on this side, just kind of going to go down, over, up. And again, keep this light. Don't go too dark with it. Like that. And then his sleeves would be kind of like this. Like there. Sleeve would kind of curve in a little bit. And again, I'm just keeping it, this is just a gesture, so we're not doing any finalized drawing yet. It's just kind of getting a better idea of where things are. So that's pretty much good for his coat. That's the most important thing. And then he has like kind of like similar shape to this, but like on his shoulders here. So he has one here and one here. But once you get that down, now we can start jumping into real detail. And I like starting off with his hood type thing that he has here. Zoom out just a tad. There we go. So basically, it's kind of like a hoodie, if you think about it. So what I like to do is start with like a little curve line, and then curve it in like this. And then start about here, and draw a little line going out. Kind of curve it over and down, and this will round off and go up and in like that. And then you pretty much do the same thing on this side, kind of curve it out. It's going to go in, kind of bump out a little bit more, kind of go down here, up and over. And then once you got that down, you can draw in a nice big circle here for like a pendant he has on, and then another circle right there. And then off the pendant, you're going to draw like this V. So like a shape like that. And at the edge of the V, you're going to go down and down, and over and over and over and over. You can kind of erase. See, like this is where we put like this curve line before. That's kind of for like just the collar of the shirt. Like that. And now before we jump away from this part, we're going to draw on his belt or his sash. It's just two parallel lines right in the middle here. Super simple. Like that. Alright, now that we got that down, we could draw in his shoulder pad star things. So to draw them, I like doing the just a simple star shape. So it's like an upside down V, and then it goes up, over, and down. And then same thing over here. So upside down V, up, over, and down. Very simple. And then what we're going to do is draw two lines, two parallel lines going down here off the star. And then you draw a little curve line right here and here, and a little curve line that kind of goes into like a V and up, like that. This one's kind of covered up by this one, so we're just going to draw two parallel lines on the bottom here, and a curve line here and up. And that's good for that one. And if you want to, since we have, like, you don't need to keep like the hexagon type shape or pentagon, I forgot what it's called, like evil demon seal thing. It looks like a star like that. But you could erase the insides and just kind of trace the outsides like this if you wanted to. Do the same thing on here. That's usually the way I like to make that star shape. Pretty easy. Alright, and now we're going to jump into his hand here, which is pretty simple, but it's kind of in front of everything, so we need to draw that first. So to draw this hand, I like starting with a curve line right here. We're going to draw, this is going to be like the cuff of his sleeve. And then from that, we're going to get a curve line that curves in and out like that. So you get like a little dip here, like that. And then for the hand itself, I'm going to start about here and draw a line going up and over and then down like this. And it's going to go across and then in. And then the thumb's going to pop out a little bit over here and just curve in like that, keeping it super simple. Alright, and now for his sleeve here, I'm going to make the shape a little bit better. We're going to straighten it out, kind of curve it in about here a little bit more like that. And then we're going to draw a line over here and just kind of curve that in like this. And then this line is going to kind of curve out, kind of be a little bit like more square and straighter, and just kind of curve in like that. And now once we have all that down, we could just kind of finalize this coat line, and it's pretty good, so just darken it up, kind of go over and in like that. So that's good on that one. Now we could jump into the other hand here, and this hand's even easier because there's a sword in front of it. So again, we're going to start by drawing the sword part first, and then kind of work inwards like that. So to draw the sword, we're going to draw a nice little curve line like this, and then we're going to draw a dome on it, like that. And then once you got that down, we're going to draw kind of like a upside down V here. And on the edges here, we're going to draw two long lines here and here, and it's going to go into a point, like that. And on this angle, like where this angle is, we're going to draw a little curve line going down straight through the middle, like that. And now, very similar to the other hand, I'm going to start with the cufflink first. So we're going to draw a curve line kind of going out and in, out, have it dip in a little bit like that. And this hand is simply just a curve line like this going in, and then a curve line like that going in. So no trouble there. And then for this arm, very similar to the other one, we're just have it kind of straighten out, over, and in like that. It's going to curve in a little bit more, curve in like that. And again, since we have the whole hand done here, spin a little bit, the coat line will just kind of be finalized like this. And it's pretty good from what we have so far. So it looks something like that. And now we could jump into his legs here. So for his legs, they're pretty simple, nothing too bad. I like starting out with the boots and then doing the pants later. So the boots will be about here, and we're going to draw a nice little curve line like this. And then we're going to draw a line kind of curving down and over. And then another one here going down like that. And you see these two circles that we made? So you kind of make like a circle, and basically to make a shoe shape, it just goes down, kind of over, kind of follows the roundness of the circle on top, but then straightens out on the bottom here. It just kind of connects to this line here in the heel, like that. And if you want to, you can draw a little sole on the bottom, which is basically just a little rectangle hugging the bottom of the shoe, like that. And then we can draw this boot, And kind of the same concept. This one's going to be more like head-on, but we're going to start with the kind of curve line for the boot right there. Then it's going to go down and in, and this line's going to go down and in like this. And now it's going to go out, and now it's going to follow like the roundness of the circle here. Go over and then down like that. So you get like a nice little curve over and down. And to give it a little bit of like depth or make it look kind of like it's pointing forward, you can draw a little curve line like this right there. And then if you want to, you draw a little rectangle on the bottom for the sole of the shoe. And then for his pants, it's simply just, you start about here and just draw kind of like a curve line going in and over, and then down and up like that. And you just want to make him look baggy, like he's wearing like baggy pants. So to draw that, you just kind of draw kind of like wavy lines going out. Kind of like that. Maybe another little curve line right here, just show the fabric like folding in on itself. And then kind of same thing over here, is the line going down, kind of going in and over and up. Like that. Kind of more wavy kind of lines. Maybe get like another one going in and over. Like that. Here, just kind of poofing out of the boot. Curving in and over. Something like that. Again, nothing, you don't have to be too exact with that, but just the lines kind of folding over on themselves to make it look like the fold of the clothes. And then just lastly, we can draw the rest of his coat here, and it's super simple. You basically start about here and just draw a curve line going down, kind of curving up. Just make it look like flowy. So just a nice like flowy line behind to show that's the end of the coat. And yeah, that's pretty much how you draw Little Prince from the story and the movie on Netflix. Yeah, nothing too hard. I would definitely recommend looking at like a reference and everything before you start drawing. But yeah, he's not too bad. He honestly, in my opinion, looks like a very young like Wizard King from Black Clover. So I think that looks cool. So there is I'll put both the sketch we just did and the inked version up on the wall there so you can look at them, kind of compare, and see what it'll look like if you took an ink pen, went over all the lines, erased all the guidelines. You have what you have on the left there. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you again, Tamuna. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Tamuna. Thank you so much for the request. Yeah, and if you guys have requests, I do take them. Basically, all you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name and what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday, when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. Also, I want to remind you guys, if you do have a drawing request, check my playlist first, because I'm getting a lot of, like, requests that I've already have done a drawing video on. I know I have a lot. I think I have over like 200 drawing videos on the channel. But if you want to check before you put your request in the comments, you could check out the playlist, because I might have already done it, because I've been doing this forever. But yeah, I just noticed I have a whole bunch of like, been getting like requests on stuff I've already done. So just wanted to point that out. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next Sunday with another drawing video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.